The Agricultural Mechanization for Smallholders Farmers Project, the AMS project, is part of the Promoting Agricultural Productivity Program of the Development Cooperation between Germany and Ethiopia. GIZ is implementing the AMS project in Ethiopia on behalf of the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ, in collaboration with the Ethiopian Ministry of Agriculture. The AMS project aims to improve the working conditions in agriculture, to remove the work burden and modernize agricultural operations for enhanced soil, water and energy productivity and efficiency. This particularly benefits women, who carry the burden of on-farm operations, and attracts youth to farming. The smallholder farmers of the Ethiopian community are diligent and resilient producers. Their full potential would be faster realized had they access to apt mechanization needed to lighten the drudgery and toil that comes with the task of agricultural production and processing, leading to higher productivity.
Ethiopia is a hidden gem, I would say, in terms of the potentials that are here for agricultural production. I mean, this country can actually feed the rest of the continent, especially in terms of wheat and barley. But for it to work, and this is what has been lacking, is getting business models that will work for smallholder farmers.
Over the years, historical circumstances have impeded efforts aimed at the mechanization needs of the smallholder farmer. The machinery commonly available has been designed for large-scale production. With new policies and strategies, AMS project stepped up to bridge the gap by seeking to discover the mechanization solutions there may be in the community, technologies fit for the circumstances and context of the smallholder. Guided by the GIZ development philosophy of pooling strengths from partners to generate results that answer to the needs of the benefiting communities, the project invited the local engineering community to present their ideas for actualization, with seed funding provided by the AMS Innovation Fund.
The Ethiopian agriculture, smallholder farmers dominated agriculture system we do have. These smallholder farmers' needs are with the land holding of fragmented and small holding. And, you know, they are predominantly working with traditional tools and equipment. So this innovation fund is to promote small-scale technologies, mechanization technologies tailored to smallholder farmers.
Through the network of stakeholders, AMS received proposals from interested innovators from the local community and beyond.
This innovation fund was something really unique in this area, and it also gave us, how to say, a lot of freedom to test, to try, to see what is really available on the ground, and even, how to say, these aspects like climate smart farming, gender sensitive mechanization strategies, or let's say gender sensitive mechanization offers, gave us a lot of, how to say, interesting insights.
We didn't restrict the applicants. It was open to all. And we received more than 300 applications, even out of the country in Africa, like Ghana, Kenya. To identify the winners, we used what we call it PEC, Proposal Evaluation Committee. It was drawn from different organizations, and it was chaired by GIZ, and finally identified 9 project ideas for implementation.
One of the surprise winners was a local engineer from the small and micro-enterprise sector, whose factory is based in the humble suburbs of the capital city. His entry, a triple-purpose post-harvest processing machine.
For this competition, I submit this triple-purpose new innovation technology. Some of them, they bring one machine for threshers or something. Our machine is 3 functions: the maize shelling, chopping and milling. So it's different and new. That's why we win this innovation competition.
With clear advantages in reduced machinery cost, processing time, and higher yields, the innovation is the dream machine, especially for women farmers. With positive farmer feedback, guidance and support from AMS project, the innovator is embarking on scale-up and a planned promotional tour around the country and beyond.
We produce this machine for especially for farmers, the women, especially the women, they are using for chopping service, milling service, and also threshing service they give to the poor farmers. At the same time, she can get the milled powder. After this innovation, we have the order from Somaliland, and we produce 3 pieces nowadays. And also, when we promote in the different exhibitions, we promote it with GIZ, DJF, and others promotion. The people are really interested to buy the machine.
The enset, also known as the false banana, is a popular and staple food in the central and southern regions of the country. Processing enset is laborious, particularly on women who have to attend to many other domestic chores. The dream to make this processing lighter for women is what inspired a food processing engineer at Wolkite University, Dr. Helen Weldemitchell.
I need to change the burden of women's, because all this activity is the women activity. By changing of this, the quality of a product, we can earn the income. We plan to distribute koto and bulla by adding of values. So development of these machines, we meet a food security issue, we empower the women. So it's inspired me to participate in this kind of program.
Teaming up with a local mechanical engineer, Dr. Helen is in the process of producing more of the popular machines to reach more women in the community. Mentored and guided by the AMS project, she is planning a promotional tour to market the processor in the rest of the country. This innovation, that targets the underprivileged women, answers to the promise of homegrown mechanized innovations that serve local, domestic and farm-level challenges.
We already test in the field. It's easy to accessible by women because it takes they process only 2 insect plant per day, but it's with time within 1 hour it processes a lot of insect plants. Always new technology have a challenge to penetrate to the community, but there is some acceptance, and also we plan to prepare workshop, a training to more introduce our product, to inform it, and to accept our products.
That smallholder farmers face the challenge of accessible and affordable machinery is quite evident. The entry of innovations that address this significant challenge was most welcome, with the deserved win of the entry of the electric tractor project, a first in Ethiopia. The innovation that required international and local partnership to implement is not only bold, but also ambitious.
Our innovation idea is not only the hardware, also the business models. For example, full ownership, customizing, hiring, leasing, and the one we are proposing is just to benefit smallholders franchise model. So farmers are not going to own this expensive fixed asset. What they want is a service. So we'll just provide the service through this franchise model. So they will not have any burden like the imported one in terms of owning the initial capital of machineries.
The electric tractor innovation is a pointer to the success of partnerships that can nurture solutions to the myriad challenges in the smallholder mechanization sector.
It is very small in terms of technical things. It can maneuver within the field. So its fuel efficiency is by far better than those imported big tractors. You know that Ethiopia is one of the cheapest electricity we have. So tapping on that opportunity also one advantage for the farmers. Almost 90% is cutting and welding, except the electric part. So it can be locally manufactured. So farmers in one way or another will just benefit from this project. We'll have motor driven, so when there is no much work on the field, those electric motors will just drive churning, light threshing, grinding, milling operations. So we're just thinking also just to relieve some of the burdens on not only women, also the disadvantaged groups. The plan is just to build one pilot farm mechanization hub where service is being given with other inputs. So this tractor will be one part of that mechanization service hub. Our plan is just to build every 10 kilometers a hub. And the next move is we have already piloted the farm lab at Hawassa University. So we'll just build additional hubs.
The electric tractor innovation is a classic example of the public-private partnership model that the AMS project embrace. The partnership has also birthed the Ethio Lab facility, now domiciled at Hawassa University.
For small-scale farmers, these huge tractors doesn't have any meaning. But with these implements, they are designed as a lightweight implement, and this tractor actually is a 50 horsepower tractor. It can perform most of farm activities during the farming season, and during the off season it is equipped with power transmission shafts, and we can also pump water with that.
Here the partnership is working with middle-level technology fit for smallholder operations. Guided by the GIZ development philosophy of pooling strengths from various partners to generate results effectively and sustainably, the project has been facilitating the partnership of local and international experts to mechanize the smallholder sector.
This technology consider mostly small-scale farmers. It is very productive. It puts the right amount of fertilizer, the right amount of seed. The level of land is, the height of the wheat is higher than the unleavened land. It is good also the population of the wheat.
The AMS project has been focused in providing an enabling environment for social innovation while developing the capacities of local innovators. Shared visions for social change and joint ownership of projects are now in progress. With plans to cascade its work into the smallholder farming community, the Hawassa University partnership serves as a pointer to the beckoning future in the success of smallholder mechanization.
We are working with them, with the innovators, to make them their technology linked with the business, to multiply it, to promote it widely. And we were also organizing this, we were inviting them to different exhibitions, connecting them with the organizers to promote their technologies.
AMS assist me how to handle the project. Especially, I don't have as such knowledge in the case of big project, so it's a great opportunity to how to handle the project, how to manage the project, and also how to implement my innovation idea into the ground. They support me a lot because there is a lot of programs before give me a fund. There is a lot of programs, so that program it's helping me to manage my project and also how to implement my project.
Farmers till now they are working traditionally, labor intensive. So for our poor farmers, we want to be the solution. By this machine, if we produce for the next phases, we can minimize the suffer, or we can minimize the wastage. We can capacitate our farmers. It's not only our farmers, but also we want to create job opportunity in the farmers, in the rural areas.
Mechanization is a complicated, multifaceted type of an undertaking. We have all manner of innovators, some with startup digital platforms to, out to compete with the existing ones. Some of them were even out to do drones for spraying. Unfortunately, the chemicals that they wanted to use are actually not certified chemicals, so the project didn't take off. And this is where the future is, in public-private partnerships.